going on this thing because No Name Nationals is only 68 or 69 days away. So here is my very expensive 904 transmission with billet everything and output shafts that are just awesome. Everything's bitching. So we're taking that out and we're going to go with Mr. Powerglide. Got a reed case and it is a 1500 PG 1500 and built by TCI, so it's badass. We got some test stuff that we're putting in here. It's got a TCI pump in it. We put this thing on the dyno and it kicks ass. It's got a 1.8 straight cut gears in it for first gear. So yeah, I'm gonna be slamming on the sucker. And then we had TCI made me a converter, top secret stuff, and I'm gonna be hammering this thing too. So we're gonna be putting the juice to it. So yeah, like I said, I've only got a few more days, and I still got to put on a pile of parts. Life has been happening, so yeah, got to get crack-a-lackin'. So yeah, you're gonna see a lot more of this now that I have VRS on that thing over there. That thing's just incredible. I'm gonna be driving that thing and tuning that thing throughout the week, and then working on this on the weekends. But yeah, this thing's going in right now. I put a flywheel on this thing. It's called the wheel. So it's SFI approved. ATV, whatever it is, lifting. And since I put it up on there, jack it up, and I play one-man auto. So I usually bring this over here. I lift it up, slide it underneath, pull it back, put the converter on there, lift it up, slam it in, good to go. So yeah, presto and oh. The next melding. When putting one of these into car, so Powerglide into this. I got this on eBay, and then just cut this out, and then we're gonna see how this lines up underneath the car. Okay, moving on. All right, so it's done, painted, all done up. That's basically what it's going to be. I didn't box this in. I'm going to leave this open just so that way this can drain out if it ever gets water or crap in there, whatever it is. And the only thing I ground down was this corner right here. That was the only corner I ground down as far as the welds go, because I lost gas. But the rest of it, man, look at my shitty welds. I don't care. It just is what it is. I can bond steel, so it is what it is. Yep. We're going to put this in, and then that part of it is done. Moving on.
So much later that the old narrator got tired of waiting, and they had to hire a new one.
Change-o! So there it is. Yep, it's all done. It's like this thing was designed to go in here. Look at how much room. I mean, this is a little tight right here. It's about, 3/8 of an inch or so. The side's got a little bit, but it's dead center in the center, which is good. It's level. I got plenty of room up in there. And plenty of room. Oh, can I get in there? Well, on that side, there you go. The only thing that's going to be tight is the vent that's up in there. There's a little vent right up there. You can barely make it out, but yes, that vent right there. And then getting the dipstick tube is going to be a little tricky getting it up in there. But yeah, it's all in there. It's got a, the whole engine's got the deep sump on it, the Kevco pan on it. And I got to drop this back out, but yeah, it fits in there nicely. These are just your Chrysler 7/16 bolts. I got plenty of slant 6 stuff, so why not keep the little Chrysler on it. I also have a way to move this up and down if I need to. I measured the distance from here to here was 2.5 inches, and then I angled it. I measured the angle, and it was 1 degree as far as where it sits. So the 904 came all the way back to here, so it's about 3 inches shorter. This one is, and so this is going to have to be moved, which is my drive shaft looped. I'm going to have to move that up, but I've been already kind of tearing some stuff down here because these are my fuel lines, but this is going to have to move up here a little bit, and then fuel lines are going to come out. Since I'm not using the torsion bars anymore, it's not a big deal. I might run the power lines through there right now because this is my heavy line and whatnot. So, and then that's my alternator wire that comes back. I got a fuse up in the front for it. But yeah, it fits really good. This is the next thing I'm going to be working on is back here. This is my 8 3/4. This is definitely not going to survive. That's an aluminum chunk, 8 3/4. And this is going to go into that chunk is probably going to go into my 68. Or I might just keep this rear end just the way it is. Right now, I think it's got a 456 or 430. I'm not sure which gear it's got in it. It's got one of the two. But, you know, it's 35 spline axle, spool, the whole thing. When I get Plan Z, I might use this in Plan Z because this has just been narrowed. And I might do the same thing with that, is just narrow it down. And that way I can run this axle in it if the 411s don't work. But, you know, an 8 3/4 definitely takes a lot of power. But with this thing being aluminum, this thing's really light. So, yep, that's where I'm at right now. And it is in, and we're going to be moving on. Alrighty, hope you enjoy a little update on the Cookie Monster.